got the coaches, we got the players, and the system to accomplish whatever we want. It's really just upon us to go out there and do it, to play our best, prepare the best that we can to win. And, if we do that, things will work out pretty well. So, I think we just have a newfound, belief that we can do it, a little swagger that we've done it, and we can kind of get back to that point. And that's great to have. You need to have confidence if you want to beat these teams around the country. So it's just about us just going out there and doing it.
And obviously, that loss to Kentucky would have left a bad taste in your mouth. Just how would you describe the hunger level of this team heading into this year to finish that off?
Yeah, we're very hungry. I mean, we accomplished some good things last year. We made the Final Four, but making it that far in the tournament, losses are harder and harder to take the farther you make it. And getting that close, being one possession away from playing for a national title, I mean, it just motivates you. Every workout, every lift, every screening situation in practice, just that one play can really make a difference in the whole season. So we're definitely hungry. It was such a fun journey. Just getting there was so fun that I think we all want to experience it again.
When you see Wisconsin mentioned as one of the national title favorites with Duke, Kentucky, Arizona, whoever it is, just what goes through your head?
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's cool. It means nothing, honestly. It's nice to get recognized a little bit for what you did in the past and what you got coming back. But I don't know. Honestly, I think we deserve it. I mean, we deserve to be amongst those teams. We've proven it in the past couple of years, and the past really ever since Coach Ryan's been here. So I mean, again, it doesn't mean anything though. It's all about what gets played out in the coming months and all that. So I'm just excited for what's to come.
And what kind of impact do you think Zach can have this year coming off of that 2 year help?
Yeah, I think he can really help us. I mean, we have so much, scoring ability, I guess. With Sam and Frank, their ability to make plays individually, one-on-one, and all that. So I think Zach's a guy who can come off the bench and just bring some energy. If we're lacking energy, if we need someone to take a charge, get an offensive rebound, he can score a little bit too. He can do a little bit of everything. So I think just the energy that he can bring, that toughness, the grittiness, that's something that you can't have enough of. So I think it's going to be great to have another guy like that. Appreciate it.
Just want to kind of run through these guys that are returning in the starting lineup and just get your take on the guys that you'll be out there with, Josh. Starting with Trae Young, and when you think of what he does on the court, what goes through your head?
Well, Trayvon's such a tough, fearless player. I mean, he's got the ball in his hands a lot. He wants that. He wants to be in the big moment, and that's what you want as a sidekick. If I'm alongside a guy, I want to be around guys who are fearless, who are confident, and talented, and that's exactly what Trae is. He's got some good experience now, so I think that's definitely going to help out. And I think he's grown a lot from last year to this year in all assets of his game. So I'm really excited for what's to come for him.
And as far as Sam, obviously, a lot's expected of him. But when you think of what he does on the court, what goes through your head in terms of the player he's become?
Well, Sam's such a just talent. I mean, he's 6'9", 230. He can play on the wing. He can play inside. He can shoot it. He can drive it. For him, it's all about his confidence and his aggression. And when he's got that mindset, when he's flipped the switch on, it's over. So I mean, he's just could be so good. It's just about him doing it consistently, staying confident, and kind of taking care of little things. He could be a great defender. He could be a great rebounder. He's just really got to focus on that on the court, and I think he's gotten a lot better at that.
And when I say Frank, I'm sure a lot of different things go through your mind because he's such a character both on and off the court. But on the court, I mean, the character he's become has been something that I'm not sure a lot of people have predicted a few years ago.
Yeah. I mean, when we saw it, ever since he was a freshman, I saw a little bit of talent there. I saw a lot of potential, and he's worked really hard to put himself in the position he's in now. So, I mean, he's just the type of player that should touch the ball every possession. I mean, if he touches it in the post, good things usually happen. He can score one-on-one himself. He can score one-on-two himself. He's smart enough and skilled enough to be able to pass the ball out, to make good decisions, to get other guys shots. So he's just such a good player. He's gotten so much better, and I think even from last year to this year he's gotten better, which is hard to believe because he was so good. But he's just I'm glad he's on my team, I'll say that.
And lastly, who do you think is going to be the player that most likely to emerge this year? Maybe someone could be someone that we saw a little bit of last year, like a Nigel or a Bronson, but it might also be somebody that's kind of paid their dues on scout team.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's so many guys. I mean, I think Nigel came off the bench last year, and I think this year he's just expanded his game so much. He's got some good confidence going, so I think he's going to take a step forward. Same with Bronson. I mean, they've just gotten so much better. But I think I think a guy like Zach Showalter can come in and maybe give us some good minutes. Just some toughness, some grittiness that we may need along the year. I mean, he's just a guy who can come off the bench and just make a hustle play, take a charge. He can drive and score it a little bit too. So it's a long season, so we need all the gritty guys. You can never have enough of those guys, So the more we get from the bench that way, the better we'll be.
Great. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks.